Hey Gemini, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All are welcome. All right, my lovely Geminis. As you know, before I got on, I meditated on you beautiful Geminis. And in the meditation, I received something, right? It was looking at your cup, right? Of half empty or half full. How are you looking at it, right? How are you looking at your life, the cup, right? Half empty or half full. Okay, so it's how you're looking at something. Okay, I'm also getting the fact that there was something around coffee. Some of you really like coffee, some of you have it on a daily basis, but then I got creamer. Some of you like creamer in your coffee. Okay, that was very random. So I got creamer. And then I also received something around wood. So I don't know if you like got some wood to have some form of like bonfire, or like you have a fireplace, you got some wood to have, a fire. Okay. Maybe you're like, hey, I want to get some wooden chairs or a wooden table, something around wood, okay? And then I received this. I received, when it rains, it pours. So there's something like that. I don't know if like where you are right now, it's raining, it's pouring rain, something like that, or it was recently. It could also be this signifying something. When it rains, it pours. So there's something going on with that. So that's what I got in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading. Also, I want to inform you that I'm doing $30 personal readings this week. If you would like to book one with me, please go to the drop down box below and email me. Also, I'm doing long distance energy healing for $100 for a 30-minute session. If you would like to book that with me as well, go to the drop down box below and email me. All right, so that's what I got. Let's get into this. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed, so I could be talking to a cross watcher. Also, my readings are timeless, so if it's for you, it will find you. All right, let's do this. Universal God and Spirit guides, please let me be a clear channel for the collective of Gemini. Thank you. Let's see what comes out today for you. I love my lovely Geminis. Let's see. What do we have, please? Universal God and Spirit guides for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. That's beautiful. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for Gemini? Ooh, loving soul. I heard a loving soul. All right. Ooh, that popped out. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay. There's something around your lower chakras, Gemini, that I'm getting, especially with this yellow and the orange. This is the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. There's something around working on that and the lower energy or the lower chakras, making sure those are in alignment, because when those are closed and these are very much open, our top chakras, it can be really, really intense. So there's something around making sure you're in balance, getting into alignment, maybe doing something there could be something where energy and healing would be super beneficial, maybe taking a bath. There's something going on with that, making sure you're clearing your energy out, taking a bath, or doing things that will clear your energy and open up these chakras. So maybe working on your lowest chakra system. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I love this because I feel like you're in this process of like, all right, seeing the good in all things, focusing on love, which is the highest vibration to be in. Okay, so that's beautiful. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So you realize, hey, I have some fear around this, right? I have fear around that. But you may have been like, I was in denial about this, but then you're replacing it with the insight of awareness. So you're very aware, which is the first step, right? That's fantastic. Something that you realize, like, okay, I've been in fear for way too long about this. Just let go. Let's really go to the highest vibration to be in, which is love, to really look at all the things that the greater goal then is to love, right? Let's see what we have. We're going to pull another card and see what comes out. What else do we have for Gemini, please? What else do we have for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? Communication is key. Let's see. What else do we have, please? I feel like being called to pull another card. Communication is key. So there's something around communication. Maybe in general, like communication is key, which is actually, as an air sign, that's really something you're really good at, right? Let's see. Bring love into the situation. Okay, there could be somebody in your life where you're like, all right, communication is key and bring love into the situation. I do see success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So really trying to be in alignment is going to be beneficial. Bringing love into the situation, bringing love into the to the forefront is what I heard. Okay, bringing love and communicating. Okay, communicating something here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go with the overall energy and see what comes out. See what we have for my lovely Geminis. Let's see. All right, overall energy, please, for Gemini. Overall energy for Gemini. Knight of Wands. Okay. This feels very much passionate, okay? I feel like in your overall energy, you're very passionate about something. There could be a lot of passion towards somebody as well. That could also be the case. Or there's somebody that has a lot of passion towards you. But I feel like this is someone who's like, I'm carefree. You could be a carefree energy type of Gemini, right? Like, I'm passionate about this. I want to go towards this. So there's something like that. There could be a very passionate connection in your life as well. Let's go to the past. What's the past energy? Five of Wands. Okay. Some of you have a lot of fire in your chart, or you're dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but I definitely get that. Specifically, maybe a Sag or a Leo. Okay. Or you have that very strongly in your chart. There's a lot of, in the past, a lot of not getting on the same page, a lot of tit for tat, a lot of I can't see eye to eye with this person or other people. There could even be family members that are involved in the past where it's like, hey, we cannot get on the same page. That could be why there's communication is key. Bring love into the situation. There's something going on with that. Maybe there was a lot of, like I said, tit for tat, not getting on the same page, a lot of arguments with a specific person, or, you know, outsiders, like family members or other people, right? Let's go to the current energy. Too many cards. What's the current energy, please, for Gemini? Hanged Man. Okay. So I feel like currently you are in this metamorphosis energy where it's like, all right, I'm changing some things up. I'm looking at things from a different perspective. Some of you have gotten this light bulb moment currently. Like, you're like, all right, I've really been in denial. For some of you, you've realized that, okay? If you got this light bulb moment, like, this is coming from fear. Maybe I've been in denial about this. Maybe you realize, okay, I didn't think that was fear, but it was. And so you're looking at things from a different perspective, and you're like, hey, I really need to shift my perspective and look at this at a different angle, okay? Or all angles, okay? So there's something like that. I feel like you're really trying to bring love into a situation and trying to just be in the highest vibration, which is love. Let's go to the outside energy. What's the outside energy, please? The Hermit. Okay, some of you are connecting with a guide or a teacher, okay? Or you could be a guide or a teacher. There's something around, maybe you have this like energy about you, or this aura about you, where you bring light into a situation. You may just really have an old soul, a lot of knowledge to share as well. I do feel like it's like a moth to the flame type of energy as well. I feel like you're very magnetic. You bring people in. Maybe you try to help people, guide people. Some of you are a guide or a teacher. Now, for others of you, you are connecting to somebody in that energy. Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge? Yeah, 10 of Wands. You've been carrying a lot of heavy burdens here. There's been a heavy cycle as well, okay? Some of you, I'm getting, like Gemini, you carry a lot of other people's heavy burdens for them, and it's time to drop that, okay? So that's the challenge. Some of you have a pure heart. I definitely got that. Your heart is golden, Gemini. And so therefore, some of you are like taking on other people's burdens and taking on other people's BS, to be honest with you. And it's not yours to take on, right? Definitely getting that. There's been also possibly a lot on your plate. Okay, let's go to what you're not aware of. What is Gemini not aware of? The Hierophant. Okay, there's a very spiritual connection here. Okay, maybe you're not very aware of this. There's also this energy with the Hierophant, something around your belief systems. Maybe there's something like, hey, like looking at things from a different perspective, different angle, something like that with the Hierophant. I do feel like you are somebody that could definitely be a guide or a teacher here for others. Like you're showing people the way. You're being a teacher. You're being this leader, right? Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome, please? Ace of Cups. I love this. A brand new beginning in love. Maybe there is a brand new beginning in love with a specific person for the possible outcome, or there's something that is really, really making you feel good, making you feel happy, fulfilling, all of that. So we'll see. I'm going to clarify and then I'll pull advice. Let's go to the Knight of Wands. Why the Knight of Wands, please? Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely something here with a specific person, a soulmate connection, maybe a friendship even. Doesn't have to be romantic. I feel like there's something around communication. Communication is key for the overall energy. There's something around business partnership as well. Maybe you actually work with this person. You could actually have a business with this person, or you're working as a team in a sense here, collaborating, teamwork, something like this. This could even involve a work situation. Does not have to be romantic, but it's also about communicating. Communication is key, and also bringing love into every situation, right? Let's go to Five of Wands. Why the Five of Wands in the past? Four of Cups, Queen of Wands, and then the Nine of Cups. That's a lot of energy of confidence. I feel like there's a lot of confidence coming from you. Four of Cups is self-sabotaging. So someone you're connecting with is either self-sabotaging something or you are. So it's like, you know, kind of a stubborn energy, trying to, maybe you've had this fear, right? And you're like, well, I'm not bringing love into the situation. I'm just going to be stubborn about this. I'm going to be stubborn about that. Could be someone you're connecting with. Take it how it resonates. Or it could be you, where it's like, okay, there's something around bringing love into the situation, into like all situations, right? Let's go to the Hangman. Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, yeah, Seven of Cups. It's interesting because there could be a past life connection, or there's something around, like I said, the Eight of Swords. There's a denial energy, someone who's wrapped up in their mind, trying to surrender, release, let go. Maybe there's something around illusions in a sense. So it's like, be careful of that if that's the energy you're in. Okay. I heard take something at face value for some reason. That just came through. Take something at face value. Okay. Don't have this image about somebody. There's something like that. Making sure you're in this place where you're like, okay, this is the reality of this person. This is the reality of this situation. Do not try to change them into this image in your mind of how you would like them to be. Take it at face value is what I just heard. Take this person at face value. Take something at face value. That's just what came through. Now, there's something around maybe working on something with your childhood. Maybe you have childhood trauma, childhood wounds. There's something like that, okay? There's been fear here, okay? There's something around that. Let's go to the Hermit for the outside energy. Why the Hermit? Six of Swords, the Devil, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there's definitely something on the outside that does not look very good here. There's something around stagnation, and that could be why communication is key. This could be something around communication. Six of Swords is also releasing something from the past. So maybe there's something that you've held on to from the past way too long, something around fear because of past issues, past traumas, and bringing it into another situation. So making sure that is left before bringing in baggage, okay? Bringing in baggage into something new can also be a lot and can create chaos as well. So it could be someone you're connecting with, could be you. Take it how it resonates. I also see there's something around reflection, investing into something. There's also something around investing into raising your conscious, right, on the outside. Maybe this person that you're connecting with is trying to raise their conscious, trying to release things that are toxic, or you're in this process of like, hey, I'm realizing some things, I'm reflecting on some things that are not good for me, behaviors, patterns, thought process, something like that. Let's go to the 10 of Wands. Why the 10 of Wands, please? Queen of Cups, King of Swords, and then the 10 of Wands. Okay. The challenge here is definitely the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups is like, you know, trying to really open your heart back up, trying to keep your heart open for some of you, bring love into the situation, but also finding some form of balance between the logic as well, because I feel like you've been carrying a lot of people's BS that is not yours, right? You just have a golden heart. You truly do. Let's go to the Hierophant for what you're not aware of. Why the Hierophant? The Temperance, 4 of Wands. Something's coming in, okay? So we have that 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands. There's a lot of expansion happening. There's going to be a lot of expansion, I feel like. There could be some form of reunion as well with somebody or a lot of people. There could also be something around celebrations. I'm definitely getting something around celebrations, but I'm also getting something about reunion here. The universe is trying to pull you and someone back together as well. That could be why bringing love into the situation. That could be involving work as well. This doesn't have to be a love situation. You take it how it resonates. You know, there's something like that going on. Let's go to the Ace of Cups. Why the Ace of Cups, please? 10 of Pentacles, yeah, 5 of Cups. It's something the way it's, okay, there's something around the way you look at something here, okay? It could be around your abundance, could be something around your finances, it could be something around like lack of abundance of some sort. There's something around making sure you're looking at things from a different perspective, having hope. I do feel like there could be a life partner coming in for the possible outcome. I also feel like it could be someone you're already connected with, but communication is key, bring love into the situation, or there's going to be some form of financial abundance coming your way. And I feel like it's coming in pretty slowly, but I feel like there's something around shifting your perspective here. Shifting your perspective of how you look at your money, your finances as well. Maybe you're struggling with that. Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to make this work? How, you know, something like that, okay? Where there's fear involved, right? And then you know, something that you're doing. Or maybe you're like, if it's a love situation, maybe you're like, hey, this has gone on so many times in my life. How is this one gonna work? How is this gonna work? So you maybe get into this process or this spiral where you're like, hey, it's a negative. You turn it into a negative instead of a positive because you dealt with so much BS already in your life. And you're like, well, why would this work out this time? Or why would this work out, period? So there's something around being careful of that because that's fear. I feel like there's something around fear. And I feel like you've realized this, though. Let's go to advice. What advice do you have for my lovely Geminis? The Empress, the Sun card, happiest card in the deck, the Hermit, 3 major arcanas out. This is huge, okay? Going within, going towards your happiness, finding the happiness within yourself as well, and being in the process of receiving, okay? There's something around receiving and finding that happiness within yourself. Being in that place of loving yourself and being in receiving mode, right? You are capable of this, okay? You are truly capable of this. Go towards your happiness, find the happiness within yourself, love yourself, and then it's going to be way easier to bring love into the situation and all situations, right? Let's go to the Mindful Message card and see what comes out. What do we have for Gemini, please? What do we have for Gemini? There it is. Infinite creativity. Yes, this is something around your creativity as well. At any moment, I'm able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. If you want to create something, Gemini, You can do this. There's something around creating something as well. And I think that's beautiful. I'm going to pull another card because I'm being called to. Tap in is what I heard. Conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of the and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. Absolutely. All right. I truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. One love and namaste. Mwah.